Hey, what's good? This is Char Bates, and I'm going to kick off the topic for the radio show this Friday off a little bit early for YouTube Tuesday because I want to know what y'all opinions are. Whether you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta or whether you don't, everybody's dealt with their family members getting in between their relationships. So I want to know y'all opinion. How involved should your family be in your relationship? And, what is the cutoff? Like, what is the cutoff for family members being involved in your relationship? To me, I think they need to mind their own damn business. Too many times people be like, oh, well, that's my sister. And like, oh, God, Mal on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Child, please. Honey, goodbye. Like, first of all, for those who don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, this chick moves in her sister's house, tells her that she's going to stay with her and her husband and child for 2 months. Now, mind you, her and her sister's husband do not like each other, can't stand each other. And then when the husband questions the wife about not checking with him, she jumps in like, oh, well, I remember when you bought a car and you ain't checking with her. Mind your damn business. That is none of your concern. I think that too often, too many of us allow family members to get into the relationship. And usually it's the parents, but sometimes it be your sisters and brothers all up in your mix. Like Mama Joyce with Candy. Oh. Candy, bless your damn heart. Because if that had been me, Mama Joyce would have been to cut me off a long time ago. Because Mama Joyce, you be all up in the hairs that live in the booty in there. Like, you are way too involved in Candy and Todd's relationship. And I have to be honest, when family members get too involved in your relationship, to the point where your partner is starting to feel some type of way, it's probably because you allowed it. Yep, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, because people will only do what you allow them to do. And if they felt comfortable enough to be all up in your business and relationship like that, that means that it's happened before because you allowed it. B, they don't like the person. Yeah, my nails is like, anyway. But, you've allowed it before. They're jealous for some reason. Or 3, they really feel like, they can tell you what to do and they're going to get away with it. Point blank, plain and simple, because if they didn't think that they would be able to get away with it, then they wouldn't do it. So I think when it gets to the point where, it's okay to talk to people about different things that's, bothering you or going on, or vent to a person. But watch how you vent to people, because the thing about it is that, you're forgetting that, that's your family member. That's your mother. That's your sister. That's your brother or cousin or best friend. So, no matter how many sweet and wonderful and great things that they do after that, they're still going to refer back to that time when they treated you like nothing, when they treated you like trash, even if it was just one time out of, 5 years. They're always going to remember that, and they're always going to, revert back to that, because they're your friend. They're not that person's friend. And you got to think about it. They only see it from one side. So this is why it's so important to keep your relationship business to yourself. It's okay to talk to people, but like, it's certain things that needs to stay in between your relationship, and it's certain things that people should not even be able to comment on your relationship. And if people feel so comfortable to get into your business, it's because you've allowed them to feel that comfortable. So I feel like as soon as people start like giving their opinions and telling you that you need to break up with this person, or making you feel like, when they start having more control than you do in the relationship, it's time to cut it off. The Bible say when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing, and he should, leave the house and take care of his wife. Same thing for a woman. When you get to a certain age, like, why is your mama should not be able to tell you who your husband should and should not be. especially when you look at them and they ain't even married or got a man. What are you talking about? What is you saying? So, I really want to know, what is y'all opinion? Like, how much is too involved? What is the limits on family and friends being involved in your relationships, and what is the cutoff? That's what we're discussing this week on the Charbate Show. Friday from 1 to 3 on 1100 a.m. in Atlanta. Online, you can listen in at 1100entertainmentradio.com or on your phone at iHeart or TuneIn Radio. Just type in WWWE 1100. This is Charbates.